We seek your positive energy and joy to make this evening a super success. Are we ready for this evening? Great.
Pranav.
So we now start this evening with some lovely, mesmerizing songs by our famous Bhatia brothers. So we have Kailash
Start the AV,
Bhatia
Pranav.
and Yaadein Bhatia, who will set the stage on fire with some lovely songs of theirs.
Oh, check. AV. Lights off of all the auditorium, please. Thank you. Volume. AV volume. Bass. There's no bass in the volume. Volume, turn on bass, volume. Keyboard, please. Keyboard, Ashish. All right. Guitar. Yep. Yep. Rhythm. Ashish, rhythm. Check. Hello. Yeah. Good evening, everyone. All right. लिखना महफिल है तेरी कदमों में आ दिल क्या महफिल है तेरे दुनिया की बाहर तेरे लिए
तुम क्या जानो तेरे लिए जमाना तेरे लिए और तू मेरे लिए जमाना तेरे लिए और तू मेरे लिए ला 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 पैसा ये पैसा दो पैसा ये कैसा तुम नहीं कोई ऐसा चार जैसा ये पैसा पास में हो मुसीबत के ना हो मुसीबत हो मुसीबत हो मुसीबत 8 9 10 ला 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 प्रेम देखा प्यार देखा यारी देखी यार देखा प्रेम देखा प्यार देखा यारी देखी यार देखा दिल के और पार देखा ये सारा संसार देखा ऊपर नीचे अंदर बाहर दूर पास मौसम एक जैसा ला 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 बचना है हसीनों लो मैं आ गया बचना है हसीनों लो मैं आ गया हुस्न का आशिक हुस्न का दुश्मन अपनी अदा है यारों से जुदा हो बचना है हसीनों लो मैं आ गया हुस्न का आशिक हुस्न का दुश्मन अपनी अदा है यारों से जुदा बचना है हसीनों तो मैं आ गया हे जवानी तारा रा रू रू है दीवानी रा 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 रू रू ए जू 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 ए ला 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 ये जवानी है दीवानी हट मेरी रानी रुक जाओ रानी ये जरा पीछे मुड़ के चली कहाँ ऐसे मुड़ के हे हे गिली अक्खा गिली अक्खा गिली अक्खा गिली 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 अक्खा everyone. One makes the noise. Hey. Hey, come on. Welcome to all the technicians over here. Maroda. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Thank you.
A very warm welcome to our special guests, and we are happy to have you here. Our MMK that we have all loved so much has seen such a growth trajectory which is commendable. In the year 1961, we started with just one BCom degree college with just 66 students, and today we are more than 3,000 students strong with more than 6 degrees as well as an MCom and a PhD too. Now that's truly commendable. Very few institutions in this country can boast of such a consistent growth and performance, and a very big share of, you can say, the entire credit goes to the trustees with the vision they had, all the principals, the vice principals, all of them that they saw for this institution that we could grow from places to places. We look forward to still further growth and come back again for our Platinum Jubilee and our centenaries, and we seek Lord Ganesha's blessings to go further from here on for further growth. For this, we call upon one of our alumni, Ms. Pooja Anandani. She has been a BAF 2017 alumni. She will be performing for us her Ganesh Stuti. We call upon Pooja.
महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि 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 महादेवसुतं गुरुगुहनुतं महादेवसुतं गुरुगुहनुतं मारकोटिप्रकाशं शातं महाकाव्यनाटकादिप्रियं मूषिकावाहनमोदकप्रियं महाकाव्यनाटकादिप्रियं मूषिकावाहनमोदकप्रियं महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि 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 महादेवसुतं गुरुगुहनुतं महादेवसुतं गुरुगुहनुतं मारकोटिप्रकाशं शातं महाकाव्यनाटकादिप्रियं मूषिकावाहनमोदकप्रियं महाकाव्यनाटकादिप्रियं मूषिकावाहनमोदकप्रियं महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि वसिष्ठवामदेवादिवन्दनं
That was amazing, puja indeed, and with Lord Ganesha's Vignaharta's blessings, we move forward for this evening, and I would like to call back upon the Bhatia brothers to entertain us with their lovely music till we then go forward with the program.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening once again. We welcome you all to the 60th Diamond Jubilee function of MMK College of Commerce and Economics. Welcome you all once again. Now, since this evening is themed as Yaadein, so we are going to sing a apt song. I'm sure you will also can hum it and also will like it. Thank you very much. Echo, please. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the finale of this orchestra singing, and we're going to end this lovely evening, which you can say is a national anthem of all Sindhi events. I'm sure you all have guessed it right. Here we go. और दोस्तों, मुझे इस बार आपकी तालियों का साथ लगेगा, सो प्लीज जरा एक बार जोरदार तालियां हो जाए प्लीज, और जोर से लगेगा, सीटी वीटी सब कुछ. Are you there? Thank you. लाल मंजी पत, लाल मंजी पत रखियो भला झूले लालन, ओ लाल मंजी पत रखियो भला झूले लालन. सिंगड़ी जा सेवण जा शकी शाबाश कलंदर, टमाटम मस्त कलंदर, अलीदा अंदर टमाटम मस्त कलंदर, अलीदा पहला नंबर. ओ लाल मेरी पत, ओ लाल मेरी, लाल मेरी पत रखियो भला झूले लालन, ओ लाल मेरी पत रखियो भला झूले लालन. सिंधड़ी का सेवण जा सकी शाबाश कलंदर, टमाटम मस्त कलंदर, अलीदा पहला नंबर, टमाटम मस्त कलंदर, अलीदा पहला नंबर. ओ लाल मेरी, ओ लाल मेरी. पंजुआ में बारण आया भला झूले लालन, ओ पंजुआ में बारण, पंजुआ में बारण आया भला झूले लालन. सिंधड़ी जा सेवण जा सकी शाबाश कलंदर, टमाटम मस्त कलंदर, अलीदा पहला नंबर, टमाटम मस्त कलंदर, अलीदा पहला नंबर. ओ लाल मेरी, ओ लाल मेरी.
ताल बजे घड़ियाल लगा झूले लालड़ सिंगड़ी जा हेवर जा सती शाबाश कलंदर धमाधम मस्त कलंदर अरीदा पहला नंबर धमाधम मस्त कलंदर अरीदा पहला नंबर ओ लाल मेरी लाल मेरी पत रखियो भला झूले लालड़ ओ लाल मेरी पत रखियो भला झूले लालड़ सिंधड़ी दा हेवर दा सखी शाबाश कलंदर धमाधम मस्त कलंदर गाएगा मस्त कलंदर धमाधम 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 Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Jam Sutho. A big hand for them for the lovely performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, just one more thing. Sorry, Varsha. Ladies and gentlemen, these musicians जिनको आप देख रहे हैं, जरा उनके लिए जोरदार तालियां हो जाए. I'll tell you why. Why they're special? Why they're special? They are here since we were in college. उनसे पहले when Falguni went college, उनसे पहले when the students were in college, ये same orchestra हमारे MMK college में आए हुए हैं. For all our festivals, Rhapsody, Akarshan, Youth Festival, College Day, जरा जोरदार तालियां हो जाए हमारे इन साजिंदों के लिए. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you.
And a very big hand even for our faculty, Shobha ma'am, for all her enthusiasm to come up on stage. A big hand for you, ma'am. So with the blessings of Ganesha and all these lovely mesmerizing songs, we now move on to plunge into the beautiful journey of our 60 years of existence and evolution, which has been beautifully documented into a short film that has been shot and edited by our current students, that is, they are studying in the BA MMC students Garvit and Ashwini. I'm sure all of you esteemed guests, dignitaries, alumni will enjoy the journey of this institution that we have all been a part of in one way or the other. So let's step into the world of that beautiful little film the students have put forward.
institution in the city of Mumbai, providing excellence in education at the undergraduate and postgraduate levels in the field of commerce and economics, with specialization in accountancy, management, international business, and other emerging areas. Professionalization of higher education is a daily practice at the college, and it has been the constant endeavor to prepare future graduates and postgraduates for global challenges. The college also strives to kindle intellectual curiosity in the students with a view to motivating them to achieve higher academic excellence, imbibe positive and healthy values, and develop a well-balanced personality capable of working harmoniously in teamwork and adjusting to the ever-changing environment. Can you believe it? MMK has completed over 60 years of academic excellence and has gained the reputation of a prestigious institute. Now let's start this glorious story from the very beginning.
It is very correctly said that behind every successful man there is a woman, and this goes very well with Miss Jyotu Kundnani, beloved wife of late Vidyasagar Principal K.M. Kundnani, the founder, the secretary of the Hyderabad Sindh National Collegiate Board, who established this board soon after the partition of this country. It was her unstained and generous support that the first college, RD National College, was established under all odds and handicaps, be it finance or other support from various authorities. As is the well-known fact that on the onset of partition, Hindus were forced to migrate overnight to other shores, and Principal Kundnani was one of them who came to Mumbai with a daring dream of starting a college. The foremost requirement for all of this was funds, and it was his wife Miss Jyotu Kundnani who, without having any second thought, gave him all the prestigious jewelry she had to begin the work with.
On this momentous and proud occasion of Diamond Jubilee for glorious completion of 60 years of wonderful journey, I extend my warm greetings to principal and staff of the MMK College.
I am certainly delighted to be a part of MMK College in the Diamond celebration of this unique and wonderful institution.
Congratulations to MMK College on achieving its Diamond Jubilee.
It's a matter of great joy for us that MMK College is celebrating its 60th year of its foundation.
The college, popularly known as MMK, has iconic stature in Mumbai suburbs. It is among very few institutions across country that offer quality education from HSC to PhD in commerce, economics and business education.
My heartiest congratulations and felicitations to the trustees, the members of the board, Dr. Kishori, the faculty members, students, and the non-teaching staff of this college.
This successful journey of 6 decades speaks volumes about the unflagging efforts of the entire fraternity of the MMK College.
The forefathers took a great step on the education side, and they came to Linking Road, which was very far away from the madding crowd. But they set up an institution which is now the center of Mumbai. It is the Bollywood capital. It is also the center of learning. It is a center of teaching. And it is a center which has really stood up in the test of time.
For any institution to reach the age of 60 years involves so many different persons, the visionaries, the founders, the principals, the teachers, the non-teaching staff, and of course the students and their families. And therefore many people have contributed to this.
MMK College was named by our forefathers in the memory of Srimati Mithibai Motiram Kunnani, who was the revered mother of our founding father, Vidyasagar, Principal K.M. Kunnani. They always say, as is the mother, so is the son. So looking at the glorious legacy that our Principal Vidyasagar K.M. Kunnani left behind for us, she must have been a truly exceptional woman.
Srimati M.M. Kunnani College is a prestigious institution of HSNC board. Late Principal K.M. Kunnani, Founder Secretary and thereafter President HSNCB, established colleges with a vision of developing education facilities comprehensively and with specialized characteristics in each of the HSNCB campus.
I take this opportunity to congratulate the dynamic principal, Dr. Kishori, and his entire team. I am confident that under his benign leadership, the college would emerge as an institute of par excellence and produce entrepreneurs as the job givers rather than the job seekers.
The teachers, the principals, the board, the president of the board, all the other people who are there, and especially my wonderful students. They have done a wonderful human's task, and now when they go out in the world, they bring plaudits for the institution which is their alma mater. We are very proud of each and every one of them, and we are very happy that many like to continue their association with the college. This and more. But कल, आज और कल की बात तो हो गई, आज है और हम जॉयस हैं। आने वाली कल में हम बहुत ही उम्मीद रखते हैं। We look forward to a great future because we have now reached a pinnacle. But is this the top of what we are doing? Not at all. We are now going to take this institution to the next level of academic excellence, of fun and laughter, of adding skills which are second to none to meet the changing times of what this country is all about.
MMK has been growing in stature in the last so many years. I'm always very happy to see it, and I understand that there have been as many as 60 events in this last year, even though there was a pandemic going on. My congratulations to the college, to the principal, Dr. Kishore Pishori, who is so dynamic, and to all the faculty and the non-teaching staff and the students. I'm sure that you will continue to do very well now that colleges have begun to function in the normal manner, and that everyone is just raring to go.
Any milestone for any institution is an occasion for us to look back as well as look forward. We look back with pride at all our glorious achievements, and we look forward to the challenges that lie ahead in spite of all the disruptions in technology that have created so many changes in our educational sphere. We still would like to spread our wings and grow even faster and further than what we have done before.
My best wishes to Dr. Kishore Peshori, who is making team effort to strengthen works of his predecessors and to take the college to its next level of excellence under the directions and guidance of present leadership and trustees of HSNC board. Best wishes to students and staff on this historic occasion.
On this glorious occasion of 60th year anniversary. I wish them all the best for the future. Jai Hind, Jai Jubilee.
I am really happy to share this platform with all of you today and making this joy a great celebration. So we celebrate this monumentous educational, institutional 60th Diamond Jubilee celebration in a wonderful way, wishing you, each and every one of you, the principal, the teachers, the trustees, the president, the entire board, but especially my loving students. I love you all and look forward to many such events in the college and in the board in the future.
Winston Churchill said many years ago, "The empires of the future are the empires of the mind." That is even more true today than it was, and I'm sure that this was the focus of MMK's efforts, that everyone's mind is very important and that each of you will be able to achieve as much as is possible in these dynamic times. I wish you the very best.
And I wish Dr. Kishore Pishori and his able team of faculty, students, alumni, PTA, staff members, all of them a glorious innings ahead. Thank you so much.
Our entire Sindhi community and HNCB board is proud of this college. Jai Hind, Jai Jhulelal.
Dada T.L. Vaswani said, "Sow what you seek." And that is my mission when I took over as principal in August 2019 as the 9th principal of MMK. I felt that the glory has to be relived. I'm thankful to the management, especially President Kishu Mansukani, past President Ali Haris sir, Provost Niranjan Hinadani, the trustees Maya Shani and Lal Chalaram, and of course the Honorable Secretary Sir Dinesh Panjwani, for giving me this opportunity to take this wonderful journey in my life to achieve MMK at its best. Atmanirbhar MMK is the motto which I want to say to every student. Every student come when it enters the college. What the founding fathers believed, education for all. Our beloved Vidyasagar Principal Kundnani, when he founded these 14 institutions of eminence, he believed that the student education should be at its doorstep. And in Bandra, in this lovely campus of Vidyasagar Kundnani, we believe that commerce education will be at its forefront in MMK in its 60th year, when we are taking the first step towards autonomy. Let me thank my teaching staff and the non-teaching staff and you lovely students for making this opportunity very lively, very dynamic, and I hope these 60 years are only a beginning towards the centennial year, which will do with much more pomp and glory. Till that time, I would say, मिलते रहेंगे, हंसते रहेंगे, पढ़ते रहेंगे और खेलते रहेंगे. खेलो इंडिया, पढ़ो इंडिया, तो बनेगा इंडिया. Thank you.
That has been a film that has been so inspirational, motivational, and just amazing and commendable. And I think with such dynamic, inclusive, warm trustees and board and principals, we are bound to grow leaps and bounds, and that's why we are where we are today. So a very big thank you to our trustees and board members, a very big hand for them for taking us from that journey till where we are today. A very big hand for them. So, as we all know, the past 2 years have been so shaky for everyone, with so much of things happening with COVID and pandemic and uncertainties and apprehensions and fears. But the energy on our campus was buzzing. I think there's something about our college. There's something in the mitti of MMK, you know. It just keeps us all ticking, irrespective of any challenges, any circumstances. In the past 1 year, to commemorate this 60 years, to make this Diamond Jubilee a very special moment in our history, the faculty, the students, the trustees, the board, everyone has been so inclusive and involved in making this Diamond Jubilee such a great year and a great event. All through the year, you know, they conducted more than 71 events were conducted online as well as offline. Now we have so many of our faculty who wasn't so tech savvy, who wasn't so easy with, you know, conducting things online. So a very big hand to them for making them evolve themselves and becoming a part of that, you know, getting familiar with the technicality of things and making it a big success. There have been 71 events that have happened all through the year, and I would like to invite Dr. Tomar to present the presentation which they have created for all the events that have been conducted all around the year. Can we have Dr. Tomar, please?
Good evening to all of you. A Diamond Jubilee is a celebration of a meritorious service and glorious achievement of the past 60 years. It is a time to introspect and strategize to meet new challenges and achieve new heights and goals. The COVID-19 pandemic and unprecedented crisis made this academic year an extraordinary challenge. However, such times of crisis inspire creativity and critical reflection and also provide an opportunity to rethink and reassess the strategies. Efforts were made for a vibrant and academic atmosphere this year, which also coincided with our Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. It was planned to celebrate Diamond Jubilee activities in a great way. A conscious effort was made to make this year memorable with exciting events ranging from academic, cultural, sports, gender sensitization, skill development, etc. Activities and events were clubbed under 14 different themes, and for that, what we have done is, we have created a specific theme, that is Sa Vidya Vimuktai Dadati Charitra, for celebrating our Diamond Jubilee year. It was decided that these events and activities would be executed through various task forces led by institute functionaries like teachers, non-teaching staff, heads, with special emphasis to introspect, assessing the impact, and reconnect to all stakeholders. Diamond Jubilee celebration was flagged off on 14 June 2021, and we have organized till now 71 events under it. To mention just a few of the events and activities, we have a small video prepared by our student Dipinder Singh. Video, please. To conclude, I quote Swami Vivekananda ji, "We want the education by which character is formed, the strength of mind is increased, the intellect is expanded, and by which one can stand on one's own feet." MMK College will continue to create a congenial academic ambience and abundant opportunities for the students to empower themselves and secure a bright future. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Vishal Tomar, for that presentation. And this wasn't possible if it wasn't for the students. So do we have the students here? Yes, so a big hand for our students. It's because you all participated, so this 60th year could become special with all these kind of events that were created. And also, again, a big hand for the faculty and the non-teaching staff to be there despite all the challenges of the COVID pandemic. We have our esteemed dignitaries and our special guests all here to commemorate our 60th year of existence, which is a very special moment in our journey of education institution, and for which I would like to invite our principal, Dr. Kishore Pishori, to please come in and give us a welcome speech for welcoming all our dignitaries. Sir, please, we welcome you to the dais.
Good evening. Life is truly about the choices that compel destiny to walk a different path. Finally, the day we have been waiting for has arrived. And it did arrive with a big bang. The mega celebration of MMK's long journey of 60 years. A celebration of 60 diamond years, and celebration of past achievement and hope for the even long journey ahead. Jubilees are an occasion to be celebrated, to recall the marvelous ways in which the college has fulfilled its mission in imparting education, moral and spiritual values, and discipline, to help build leaders who will bring about a culture of peace and love, which our revered Dada J.P. Vaswani said, education teaches us many things, but nothing worth knowing can be taught. It has to be caught through fellowship with the true, the pure, and the wise. Let me start with a small Sufi story. A merchant from Baghdad entered a Sufi shop which had an essence jars on the shelf. Marveling at the beauty of the place, he said, "Sir, what is sold here?" The Sufi replied, "The gifts of God." The merchant was surprised with answer and asked, "And how do they cost?" "Nothing. Here all is for free," said the Sufi, observing carefully that the traveler could see the labels. What the labels contain? Jugs of love, jars of faith, packages of hope. The merchant said, "A big jug of love, all the packages of hope, and 3 jars of faith for me, my friends, and my family." The Sufi carefully prepared the note and handed him a small box. Surprised, the merchant exclaimed, "But how can everything I be asked for in that tiny box?" Smilingly, the Sufi replied, "In God's store, we do not sell fruits, only seeds. You have to sow by them." Yes, friends, MMK stands for that philosophy. A philosophy of hope. Hope is not a dream, but a way of dreams becoming reality. It is with great joy that we are celebrating the spectacular Diamond Jubilee anniversary of our Srimati MMK College of Commerce and Economics. To reach this milestone, I would like to express my gratitude to both the former and present management, as the college has completed a robust 60 years of nurturing knowledge in young minds that provide us with a strong and fast 8 principles. Today among us is the numerologist Sanjay Jumani, who would explain what number 8 stands for. 8 stands for Ashtami, and today we believe that Ashtami is one of the great Hindu philosophy which we stand upon. They have made a significant contribution, all the 8 principles, in building the college to where it stands today. My heart swells with pride to the fact that I worked relentlessly and preferred all my actions to this institution, where destiny made me as the head of a wonderful institution which has been re-accredited twice A grade by NAC. I would like to welcome first our beloved President, Shri Kishu Mansukhani ji. Welcome him with a loud applause. I would also like to welcome Trustees Dynamic Niranjan sir, Smiling Anil, Motherly Maya, illustrious Lal Chalaram, a very special lady, Padma Shah, Vandan Agrawal ji, to bless the college on this occasion. They've all gathered on this auspicious occasion of Shani Amavasya, which is again a very important Hindu day, to bless the college on this anniversary. My special gratitude goes to a very young, dynamic chief guest, Honorable MP Shri Shankar Lalwani ji, who has come all the way from Indore and accepted the invitation on just one phone call to be in this august gathering. I express my gratitude to all of them who believed in my leadership quality and gave me the honor of becoming the principal of this esteemed college. I would also like to appreciate the efforts of Honorable Secretary Dinesh Panjwani, who has been instrumental in mentoring me. From a very humble beginning in 1961, as we saw, MMK has grown leaps and bounds and now stands tall and proud with a new building, thanks to President Keshu Mansukani ji, equipped with large innovation technology and a student roll of over 5,200 students. Friends, it is really noting that despite COVID, we could increase our enrollment ratio of the students. That's what MMK stands for. The college has grown from strength to strength and now occupies the place of pride in Mumbai. Talented students of colleges have excelled not only academics, but also made a mark in sports, culture, and literal events. To celebrate this 60 years of glorious and achievement, various events were organized. The celebrations were kick-started on 14 June 2021, when Didi Shivani blessed the occasion. During the pandemic, the biggest challenge of my career, the institution held a number of online activities that uplifted students to engage while also orienting them in leadership skills and the importance of keeping the show going on. We conducted various online courses like Coursera, online Sindhi courses, no matter. We of course lost one of our teaching staff who was very beloved, Sanjay Dagia. We battled to cope with the challenges posed by this global pandemic. The educational sector has also to discover new approaches to address issues and move forward. Our college goal has been always to develop students' intellectual interest and inspire them to attain academic achievement, including becoming Atmanirbhar. An institution's journey to advancement and quality improvement is a long and winding work. Every benchmark and milestone attained was a result of college administration and numerous stakeholders' hard work and collaborative efforts. The college has set up the first accountancy museum and has also got permission from UGC for running 4 BVO courses and marching towards becoming autonomous. I owe a sense of gratitude to everyone, especially our HSSC president, who has been a constant pillar of support in all my decisions. We have taken a very important step for getting our colleges autonomous status. The board has also decided to go for massive upgradation of existing infrastructure. Schools can't become the best places for students to learn and grow unless we make them the best places for teachers to work and grow. Despite all ups and downs that our college has experienced over the last 60 years, we owe our emphatic gratitude to the guardian angels above, that is Vidyasagar Principal Kunnani and Barrister Hochand Advani, who will be watching there in the skies our endeavor to build this great institution. With their assistance and everlasting services, we are holding firm, self-reliant, and heroic, comforting every battle that arrives our path, swamping it and accomplishing goals and triumphs. When we honor the past, we energize the future, and present becomes a celebration. The celebration continues. Friends, here you all marking 60 diamonds for the 60 years. And as all good things end, the Diamond Jubilee ends with the felicitation of our former teachers, students, and all those in their own little way to make MMK what it is today. The Diamond Jubilee could well be a place called the Year of Gratitude, because we have so much to be thankful for. Last, I would say for me, a leader is best when people barely know he exists. When his work is done, his aim fulfilled, they will say, we did it. Thank you all the past and present students, teaching and non-teaching staff for making me a better person than what I was yesterday. But as our provost, Dr. Niranjan Hiranani says, the best is yet to come. Yes, friends, let's all say for MMK, MMK, and MMK. Thank you.
Thank you to our dear principal. And we are happy to have him here as our new principal. With his vision and determination, I'm sure we're going to do really good for ourselves. And like Sir said, we have all our dignitaries here. We would eventually like to invite you on stage. Till then, a very good evening to Niranjan Hiranandani sir, who's just joining us. Dais like one. Can we have the curtains down and get the dais set up, the stage set up? We would like to please invite her on stage for a little ceremony of felicitation. And a good evening to Keshu Mansakhani, sir. We all love you so much, sir. A small token of appreciation for our esteemed guests who have made time to come for our ceremony. We would, a very good evening to Ms. Hemlata Bagla. Go back and fill the tray and come.
Good evening, everyone present here. First of all, let me wish and congratulate Dr. Kishore Pishori for that wonderful start of this 60th year. And I believe, and you will also agree with me, in this, the time he has joined, I believe August 2019 onwards, he has brought in the metamorphosis in these 3 letters, MMK. I wish each one of you, all the alumni who are present here, all the students, all the performers, all the teachers and non-teaching staff members, best wishes for future endeavors, and all the best to each one of you. And may MMK reach its glory, its zenith in times to come. All the very best. And also, I'm so privileged, and I feel thankful to Dr. Kishore Pishori for felicitating. It was a surprise to me. And amidst the presence of our Honorable President of the Board, Mr. Keshu Mansakhani, Mr. Anil Harish, our immediate past President and Trustee, and Honorable Provost of HSNC University, Dr. Niranjan Hiranandani. What else I think this evening has held for me. Thank you so much.
I can take one chocolate at least.
To make this evening special for us, we have Dr. Rajan Velurkar, our former Vice Chancellor of Mumbai University. A very warm welcome to Dr. Velurkar. लग गया स्टेज हो गई स्टेज सेट स्टेज सेट
पोडियम लग गया होगा
हाँ ठीक है डन
पावर बैंक
बस बस ये किसका है उनको देना है तो you have to give it to them no no you have to tell that Vishal sir this one चलिए चलिए everybody clear आशीष जी
Beta start.
you have to be with the kids to tell them yeah हाँ मैं बुला रही ना आपको
Call Shankar Lalwani ji and other trustees.
I'll invite everybody on
Yes,
the stage
yes, yes. Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll bring them, escort them.
We'll close we'll
Yeah.
open the curtain
Oh, the other people, yeah, we don't have anybody. Names.
Nobody, nobody. Only these two are former vice chancellor that we will say.
so can we hello
Yeah. Curtains on. Curtains on. Yeah, Shankar Lalwani ji has to come. Come.
We would now like to invite on stage our esteemed dignitaries, Dr. Keshu Mansakhani, sir. Please come. Dr. Niranjan Hiranandani, Mr. Anil Harish, can we please, yeah, we have him here. A big hand for all of our trustees. Mr. Lal Chalaramji was unable to be with us here, but we will miss his presence. Ms. Maya Shahani, we request you to please come to stage. And she's also, I think, not yet been able to make it here. And can we have Principal Dinesh Panjwani to please come on stage? And, okay. So I think even we don't have him. So I think even Dr. Panjwani hasn't been able to make it with us. So we'll move forward, and I would like to welcome our faculty and so I now call upon, a very good evening, ma'am. Good to have you here. Please come. I call upon Dr. Ashish Jani, our Vice Principal and Head of Diamond Jubilee VIP Committee, to please come and introduce us to Dr. Keshu Mansakhani and give us a brief introduction about our trustee and our president, who's so dynamic and determined. We look forward to knowing a little more about him.
Shawl and tray. Felicitation. हाँ felicitation. Felicitation student बेटा.
So, sorry, before the introduction, we will start with a felicitation. I'm sorry to have missed that little bit. That's the key essence of the presence of our esteemed trustees and board and special guests. So we will just start with some felicitations.
This is after fruit basket. Baskets. Afterwards, basket.
इसमें नाम लिख के दो, कौन मिसिंग है?
ठीक है ना Good evening, everyone. It's my proud privilege to introduce Honorable President, HSNC Board, Shri Kishu Mansukhani ji. Sir is graduated in Mechanical Engineering and Business Management from USA. He was selected by Tata Engineering as a member of founding team, which was established as Tata Exports, later known as Tata Motors. During his association with Tata Group, Sir traveled nearly 100 countries and established his close working relationship with many foreign distinguished personalities, including presidents and prime ministers. He was given citation by German Chamber of Commerce and also recipients of awards from President of Uganda and Sri Charles. His family has been associated with HSNC Board from its inception and contributed significantly to the development of board. The largest college in the University of Mumbai, Sri Chandibai Himmatmal Mansukhani College, named after his grandmother, and the only postgraduate college under HSNC Board, MIM College, is named after his father and uncle. His family has contributed substantially for the establishment of various libraries, auditorium, and primary and secondary schools of HSNCB. Mr. Mansukhani is actively involved in social and humanitarian activities in India and heads charitable trusts which have assisted in rehabilitating thousands of individuals and families through education. Further, to mention, Sir is the founder member and 3 times president of International Sindhi Chamber of Commerce in Pune. As a president of HSNC Board, he endeavors to implement and improve upon systems wherever possible in a large organization comprising of 27 institutions, including our own college and dynamic HSNC University. Sir, we are thanking you for the support during COVID times, financially, emotionally, and for sailing us through the most difficult times. I would like to quote here, wherever you go, no matter what the weather is, you always bring your sunshine. So everyone, such a towering personality deserves nothing less than standing ovation from all of us. I request all the audiences in the auditorium to rise up with huge round of applause to express our love and respect to the President of HSNC Board. Now, I welcome and invite Sir for your presidential address.
Very good evening to all of you. Thank you for this exaggerated introduction. Good evening. Our chief guest, Sri Shankar Lalwani ji, Honorable Member of the Parliament, my colleagues Anuj Harish, Dr. Rajat Randani, Maya Shahani, Dr. Kishore Pishori, Principal of MMK College, Vice Principals, HODs, teaching, non-teaching staff, and other dignitaries. And above all, my students. I request audience to give a standing and thunderous ovation to welcome Honorable Shri Shankar Lalwani ji. Sir, we are much obliged to you for joining us at this glorious occasion of celebrating Diamond Jubilee of MMK College. There are 543 members of Parliament. Honorable Shankar Lalwani ji is the only Sindhi member of the Parliament. We Sindhis all over the world are proud of you, sir, for single-handed representing the entire Sindhi community of Bharat and overseas. Thank you once again for being with us today. Your presence has made this event more memorable. On this occasion, we respectfully remember our founding father, Vidyasagar P.C. K.M. Kumarkani. After partition of this country, like many of us, he too came as a refugee to this Bharat. He visualized that the only answer to upliftment of displaced Sindhi community is through education. He struggled to manage and acquire 1.5 acre of Bandra land by borrowing money and selling his wife's ornaments. In less than 2 years, he built a national college in memory of Rishi Dayaram, a well-known Sindhi saint. Establishment of RD National College also laid the foundation of HNCB Board, which currently manages 26 institutions and educates nearly 45,000 students every year in the field of science, commerce, law, education, pharmacy, engineering, and management. He continued to establish colleges after colleges, totaling to 14 colleges in his lifetime in the Faculty of Art, Science, Commerce, Pharmacy, Engineering, and Law and Management. MMK College was the first commerce college established in June 14, 1961, and was named after his beloved mother, our founding father of HNCB Board, Principal K.M. Kudnani. In his glorious journey of 60 years, MMK College has become a brand known for its valuable education and is one of the best faculty. It is accredited A grade by NAC. On this memorable occasion, we respectfully remember past principal, staff, for other valuable dedicated contribution made in the MMK College, one of the most sought after college in Bombay and beyond. I'm happy to inform you that our board colleges have Sindhi minority status of 50% reservation in admission, and that helps a lot in bringing up the education in Sindhi community. Soon our college will acquire academic autonomy status, which will give us the liberty to introduce new innovative courses and help his students to create employability but also shaping their career. The college runs various professional courses, commerce and economics, UG and PG up to PhD, and have excellent research center. It's one of the leading colleges in Mumbai and surroundings. I take this opportunity to congratulate a dynamic principal, Dr. Kishore Pishori, and his entire team, and wish him success and commitment in the life. Hope under his leadership, the college shall go through of successes and continue to provide quality education, producing entrepreneurs and job givers, not job seekers. Thank you for being with us today on a glorious event. Thank you once again. Jai Hind, Jai Jhulelal, and God bless India. Thank you all.
Thanks, Kishu sir, for that insightful speech. It's always been an inspiration to see you so determined. The ideal captain of the ship, indeed. I request our principal to please acknowledge his achievement and determination with I now call upon Dr. Mani Iyer, our Vice Principal of Degree College and our very efficient convener of this Diamond Jubilee Celebrations Committee, to give us an introduction to our trustee, Dr. Niranjan Hiranandani.
Before my mentor comes, I want to make a special announcement. My vice principal always says, you are a Dhoni player. A Dhoni plays a reverse sweep sometimes, sir. Amongst all the audience, I've got one legendary actress who is an alumni of MMK. May I request Sangeeta Bijlani madam to please be on the dais. She epitomizes a lethal combination of glamorous beauty and grace, and it is also fitness and style icon to many. She was crowned Miss MMK during her college days, and then she went on to become Miss Universe. She did many popular ads like Nirma, Vico Turmeric, Lakhani Chappals, Cadbury's Drinking Chocolate, and did several blockbuster movies like Tridev, Jurm, Hatin Tai, Bijli, as we all fondly remember, The Girl, A Run for Her Money. Give her a round of applause to you, madam, for this wonderful event coming. Thank you.
First of all, it's such an honor and a privilege to be here. I would like to wish you all a very good evening. Honorable MP, Shri Shankar Lalwani, President of the Board, Kishu Mansukhani, the eminent guests here, the management, the principal, the teachers, the staff, and the students. I have no words to express how I feel standing here today in front of you. I can never forget my first day in college. Here was this girl, a teenage girl, just out of school, Mount Mary's Convent. It was a girls' school. And I passed out the 10th standard, so the 11th standard usually earlier used to be in college for us. So I walked into this college on my very first day with my books clutched in my hand. And I remember on the left side of the gates, there was this garden. And I vividly remember, this is like a movie scene. It's like straight out of Bollywood. That's how I felt on the first day. And I remember all these boys were sitting there on the left side of the garden when you walk into MMK College. And they broke into a song the moment I walked in, because here is this fresher. So I think obviously they were seniors. And they started singing this song, "Ek ajnabi hasina se mulaqat ho gayi." And I just stood there and froze, because I was not used to seeing so many boys around me, because I had come from a girls' school. And somehow I managed to gather the courage and walk into my classroom, which was on the first floor, I remember. And I just sat there quietly, and I just took a deep breath. And my day passed through. And the next day onwards, I asked my older brother that you have to come and drop me into college. So he used to come right till my classroom and make sure I sat on the bench before he left. And slowly I started making friends, and then I mustered up the courage to face everybody. And yes, it was a wonderful journey then. And I also remember the college canteen very fondly, because we used to always be hungry. And there was a Sham Bhai in the college canteen. I don't know if he's still around. And we used to get the best dosas, the best maska pav, and the best sandwiches, but we never had money on us, so it was always udhar. It was always on credit, and he used to allow that also to us. The teachers taught us well in this college, and they knew that even if we crossed the line, like bunking our classes sometimes, they dealt with us with immense patience, and they knew that these were all a part of our growing up years. So they overlooked a lot of things with us, and they made us see different perspectives. They helped us become who we are. They helped us to move forward and see. They answered a lot of our questions to which we never had answers to. So yes, this institution, this dynamic institution has been instrumental in, it's been an integral part of our upbringing and education. And I would like to say that this is no accident that it has produced such remarkable and successful people from their respective fields. I also remember being crowned the Miss MMK, and I have very, very fond memories of that at a college social, and I hold it very dear to my heart. And I would like to be ever so grateful to the teachers, the professors, the colleagues who helped me and molded me into being who I am, and we had the courage to face and stand up in this world and stand tall and help others as well in making this place a better one. It's truly an honor and a pleasure and a privilege to be standing here in front of you again, and I would like to thank you all for having me here, and I wish a lot of love and respect to this institution and to all of you, and thank you for having me here. Congratulations on the Diamond Jubilee. Thank you so very much.
Thanks for being here, Sangeeta. It's always nice to have our alumni, and it's a special. Yeah. Yes. So this evening is all about our institution and alumni, and coming back to our trustees who really made us be where we are. So we would like to get an introduction on our dear Dr. Niranjan Hiranandani, for which I invite our Vice Principal, Dr. Mani Iyer.
Ladies and gentlemen, to quote Mandy Hale, there is nothing more beautiful than someone who goes out of their way to make life beautiful for others. I'm so excited to be here and to have the opportunity to introduce our guest speaker, Dr. Niranjan Hiranandani. Dr. Niranjan Hiranandani is the co-founder and managing director at the Hiranandani Group. He has also recently established a new business vertical, Hiranandani Communities. The first generation entrepreneur legend was born in 1950 in the family of an Padma Bhushan awardee, ENT specialist Dr. L.H. Hiranandani. The saga of luxury real estate began the moment when a globally landmark project, Hiranandani Gardens at Powai, Mumbai, was established. He gradually scaled new heights in the field of policy framing, township developments, etc., with enriched and vast experience. Today he holds many prestigious positions at national bodies like NAREDCO, ASSOCHAM, etc. The visionary gentleman has earned the doctorate degree after performing his research on real estate. Sincerity and commitment with consistent effort is the recipe to achieve success and scale great heights, is the quote which very aptly sums up Dr. Niranjan Hiranandani's magic mantra. Known for his positive and motivational attitude toward national and international issues, his dynamic range of acquaintances, please join me in welcoming our very own, the Khazar of real estate, Dr. Niranjan Hiranandani. Please give him a long round of applause. Thank you very much.
It's such a wonderful day. The Diamond Jubilee celebration of MMK College. My heartiest congratulations to each and every one of you over here, right from the President, Mr. Kishu Mansukhani. Congratulations for all the things that you and your family and the forefathers have done for setting up this institution. To all the principals who have been there before, the teachers, and as Sangeeta correctly put it, the warmth and love and affection that all the students got in terms of their growth and the great future that they have created. So my heartiest congratulations, sir, to the president, to the trustees, Mr. Anil Harish, Maya Shani, Mr. Shankar Lalwani, what can I say? What a fantastic person you are. And I'm so privileged that today you are here with us today on this platform and that you have come to grace the Diamond Jubilee celebrations of 10. Tamam sutho to lage. It's really a lot of fun and I'm really, really happy. He is single-handedly taken. It's one of the communities which came from Sindh. I was born, of course, in India, but my parents and others who came from there, we didn't get any land which we could call our own. So the Sindhis migrated all over the country, all over the world, and made their world their country. So I think that's the thing, but the leader over here and so many other leaders which have been there have really taken part of this, and I do hope one day that we will also get an anchor in some land so that we can call that our source of this thing. In the meantime, the colleges have been doing a wonderful job in trying to get the Sindhi culture, especially our president has put in a lot of effort on all these directions, so really we are grateful to him. And of course, all the teachers, the principals who are there, Dr. Kishore Pishori, the other principals who are over here of so many of the colleges of the board, the vice principals over here. Thank you very much for this broad introduction that you did for me. And also the fact that the changes which have come up in MMK College, the improvement that I see which has happened, the kind of communication, the kind of education, the kind of growth that I see, and more people, and the more difficulty that I have every year, demand for MM College admission, demand and the demand for the colleges have definitely increased over a period of time. So these are all indications to this. What is it that we really want to contribute to? First of all, it's the academic growth that we are really targeting to see, that the students, the community, the education standards are brought up. You are sitting here in the heartland of Bandra. At the time, it was very far away when Principal Gundani set up the college. But today, it's the centerpiece of this entire city of Mumbai and at this location. And there's a huge this thing. What is really very important is the kind of upliftment that I see in the colleges. And I see that revival which is taking place, done by good leadership. I had the opportunity, because he's also a fellow chartered accountant like I am, though I don't carry a certificate of practice, I'll just be clarified that. But otherwise, I do see that the standards in terms of education have moved up the value chain, and I think that's the first and foremost thing. The second most important thing is ethical values, and I think that is equally important in this day and time. The ethical values that I see the next generation should be imbibing through our college and other education systems, I think is extremely important, because it's no use just having additional wealth in our country if we don't have the giving, the ethical values that make this country into a different thing. So, wonderful college, fantastic job that you are doing, wonderful Maya and others who have also participated in this whole thing. Mr. Shankar Lalwani, Asanjela kuch kam huje ta jarur chaijo. We would love to participate in any activity on behalf of our board as well as on myself in personal capacity. If there's anything that we can do or any of our colleges and principals and education systems can do, we would love to understand from you and then take that forward. So all the very best on this Diamond Jubilee celebration. Love you all and look forward to more and more celebrations, academic results, celebration, fun, and happiness in all your lives. All the very best to each and every one of you. Thank you.
Thank you for that motivational speech, Niranjan sir. You are truly admired for your humble, simple, fun ways of life. And we request our Honorable MP to please felicitate Dr. Niranjan Hiranandani. It's Niranjan sir's humility that makes us all love him so much. I would now like to call upon Dr. Megha Somani, our Head of Department of Business Development, to give us an introduction to our trustee and Mr. Anil Harish, our former president of HSNC board.
Thanks, Varsha ma'am. Lovely audience. Once it is said, there are only 3 stories in the world. What are these 3 stories? Your story, my story, and the true story. Your story, you know. My story, I know. And the true story, only lawyer knows. And today we have incredible lawyer advocate with us, Dr. Anil Harish. I'm so sorry, Mr. Anil Harish. Mr. Anil Harish is partner of law firm DM Harish and Company, which was founded by his father, late Shri DM Harish. Mr. Anil Harish practice include many diverse area of law, including property, exchange control, foreign investment, trust, will, Indian and international taxation. Mr. Harish has authored several articles which has been published in Times of India, Hindustan Times, and several professional journals. He is director of several prestigious public limited company in India. He is involved with several educational and charitable trusts, was the president of Hyderabad Sindh National Collegiate Board, which runs 25 educational institutions and where 45,000 students study. Mr. Harish is much sought after speaker in India and abroad and has given several professional speeches at the event such as India Calling Summit in Brussels, Belgium, organized by Indian Merchant Chambers. He also addressed audience in London, Dubai, Doha, Muscat, Jakarta on several occasions on the topic like FEMA, taxation, collaboration, etc. Seminars in India, he is a regular speaker on the annual budget. Today, it's our privilege to have him here. Sir, I cannot express in words our happiness you be here with us. Please accept our token of love. May I request you to present our token of love to Mr. Anil Harish. I would like to call upon Mr. Anil Harish to address us, to address our alumni. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. W.B. Yeats said, "Education is not the filling of a pail, but the lighting of a fire." And that is what MMK has been doing in all these 60 years. Even in this Diamond Jubilee year, they have had as many as 71 programs. I was so fascinated looking at that presentation where they had programs on the stock exchanges, on Marathi, on Sindhi, and literature, there were debates and elocutions and so many things. I wish I could have seen some of those, and I'm sure there are videos of them so that we will see them to see what is this fire that has been lit in the students of MMK. My congratulations to the principal, to all the teachers, to the non-teaching staff, to the students, and my thanks to all the principals and professors and staff who have gone before, because that has been the foundation of the institution. We are very happy here that Mr. Shankar Lalwani is here. It is indeed a great honor to have been selected through an election to the Lok Sabha. And this really makes us feel very proud. I really want to hear him, and so that he can tell us about his experiences and how he has been contributing and how he will continue to contribute and how we can associate with him in the future. I wish you all the best.
Thanks for your precious words, sir. Your efforts indeed have added great value to the board. And we acknowledge the same by felicitation. Our next dignitary for the evening is our trustee, Mr. Lal Chelaram. Unfortunately, he was not able to make it today due to his prior commitments, but he has sent us his blessings and a little video bite, which we would be showing. Before that, I would like to call upon Ms. Roma Bagh, our Vice Principal of Junior College, to please give us an introduction to Mr. Lal Chelaram to all of us.
Thank you, Varsha. I would be introducing our trustee, HSNC Board, Shri Lal Chelaram. It's my privilege and pleasure to introduce our dignitary today. He is not in Mumbai, but he has been kind enough to send his blessings by video bitings, which we will be showing at the end of his introduction. A brief introduction about Sir. After graduating in economics from University College London, he has been involved with the Chelaram Foundation, where he has been directing, he has been helping the foundation with his enriched experience. His passion for business remains unabated and is matched only by his passion for philanthropy. He formed the Chelaram Foundation in 2000 as the vehicle to drive through his philanthropic vision. He brings his leadership and business acumen gained over the last 40 years of entrepreneur experience to the Chelaram Foundation, ensuring the resources deployed and the necessary focus for the cause of his passionate vision. I would request to play his video, please, so that we all can be blessed on this big day of our Diamond Jubilee. Please play the video.
Principal Pashori, ladies and gentlemen, I'm so pleased to be part of the Diamond Jubilee celebrations of the MMK College of Commerce and Economics on this day, 30th April 22. Since its establishment in 1961, MMK College has become one of the most prestigious and premier college in economics of the Hyderabad Sindh National Collegiate Board in Bandra, Mumbai. Our board is so proud that the college has consistently worked in shaping the character of the students and to transform them into competent and compassionate men and women. The college continues to offer a range of programs relevant to the need of the hour and is not only sharpening the financial skills of the student, but also making conscious efforts in enhancing the financial literacy amongst the neighboring general population. I'm also particularly pleased to be part of the mega convention hosted by the college in December 19, which I must say was a grand success. Dr. Pashori, I look forward to many more such events, and I'm absolutely certain that the college will scale greater heights in the years ahead and will be one of the best choices for education in accountancy, commerce, and economics, not only in Mumbai, but also in India. I will be not at all surprised if the number of students continues to grow from the present 4,500 to many, many more in the years to come, especially now with the emphasis on online education. I also will be looking forward to the day when the college's ever-popular football and chess tournaments have the participation of international students. I extend my warm wishes to the past principals, Principal Dr. Kishori Pashori, his teaching and non-teaching staff, students, and the alumni. and I hope that the college celebrates its Platinum Jubilee on an even grander scale. Thank you, Dr. Pashori and ladies and gentlemen.
It's really appreciable that he could share his precious words, and thank you for his blessings. So now to give us an introduction to Ms. Maya Shahani, our trustee of HSNC board, I call upon Ms. Ravneet Syan. She's a faculty member of business development, and she's also our chairperson of Women Development Cell. I would like to call her to introduce Ms. Maya Shahani. It is an honor and privilege for me to introduce our beloved trustee, Mrs. Maya Shahani, to all of you. Mrs. Shahani is the trustee of the Thadumal Shahani Trust and Hyderabad and Sindh National Collegiate Board, running 27 prime educational institutes with over 50,000 students graduating every year. The Thadumal Shahani Engineering College, named after the Shahani family, is a premier institute of the board. Ma'am is the chairperson of the Shahani Group, chairperson of the Thadumal Shahani Center for Management, and the Thadumal Shahani Center for Media and Communications. As the vice chairperson of the Global Dialogues Foundation, which works in collaboration with the United Nations Alliance of Civilization, Mrs. Shahani focuses on bringing unity in diversity through embracing all cultures. She inaugurated the first Peace Garden in India under the auspice of UNAOC and the Brahmakumaris. She's a founder, trustee, and chairperson emeritus of the Women's Movement for Peace and Prosperity, which is an initiative of the Times Foundation, which gives voice to the voiceless women. As the vice chairperson of the Bombay Mothers and Children's Welfare Society, Mrs. Shahani helped to redevelop a tribal school with the active involvement of Inspiring Lives Global, which has become a role model for the other rural schools. A recipient of several awards, such as the Glory of India Gold Medalist Award, Global Peace Award, the Jewel of India Award, the Jamnanal Bajaj Award, the Women Achievers Award, Bharat Jyoti Puraskar, the Entrepreneur Business School Award, and the Clinton Global Initiative Certificate, she was selected for the first cover of the Rock Your Life's Conscious Leadership magazine, Lead. Mrs. Shahani is as comfortable meeting global leaders as she is working in villages and slums. With ethical excellence as her credo, she fulfills her duties with compassion, love, and commitment. Thank you so much, ma'am, for gracing this occasion with your inspiring presence. Can I please request you to share a few words with us?
Thank you so much. My introduction was such a long speech that I think in future the speakers should cut short their speech because the introduction takes so long. And by now, I think most of you know what I'm all about. I hope so. But I'm still discovering myself. It's such a joy and pleasure to be here today for the Diamond Jubilee celebration of our MMK College. And it's really a joy to be with so many achievers and mega achievers here. I was delighted to see Mr. Shankar Lalwani because he's doing so much for our Sindhi community, and we need more and more people like him in the assembly. Thank you so much. Mark Twain had said that there are only two important moments in our life. The first moment is when we are born, and the second moment is when we discover why we are born. This is very important because many of us don't know why we are here. We've come here with a special purpose, and very few of us realize what our purpose in life is. We were having tea with Dr. Neha Jagtiani before we came here, and we were wondering why our president, Mr. Kishu Mansukhani, looks so young and vibrant at his age. So I said he's so young because he lives a life of purpose. it's very important to discover what our purpose in life is. If we don't discover the purpose, God gives us a heart-wrenching moment when it suddenly dawns on us that, yes, we've come here to live a life of purpose. And my heart-wrenching moment came literally like that when the doctors told me that if I didn't go for an immediate heart surgery, I would die. So that was a heart-stopping moment for me. And after my surgery, when I came out, I did a lot of introspection, and I realized that the life that I was living was so empty and hollow. Although people were calling me a great achiever, people were saying that I'm doing such wonderful things. Of course, I was doing so-called wonderful things in the eyes of the world, but in my eyes, I felt I was doing it all out of ego. But only when I realized that I was a nobody, all that ego went out of the window, and now I'm really living my life. You know, when I look back on my life as a child, we are Sindhi, so we all came as refugees with absolutely nothing in our pockets. We were so poor, and I remember we were so poor that we were 5 of us, my mother, my father, my brother Ranjit, many of you know him, my sister Anita, and me. So we were so poor that we had to share a plate of pani puri. We could have only one pani puri each. So in my mind, I said, I'll marry a person who can buy me a full plate of pani puri. So, I mean, God in all his wisdom, he must have said, silly woman, that he gave me a husband who could buy straws and straws of pani puris. Of course, he didn't buy so many shops of pani puris, but he fed me with so many pani puris that I became sick and tired. And I said, I'll never have a pani puri in my life. So this is what life is all about. We yearn for so many things which are empty and meaningless. We don't realize that we are chasing shadows. There was a crazy moment when I wanted to own a red Ferrari, and now I've reached a stage where I feel where a car is something on 4 wheels that gets you from point A to point B. That's all you need. I crave for a house, a 6-bedroom apartment next to the sea. And God gave me that because my husband was very kind. He gave me whatever I wanted. And, I lived in that house. I'm happy living in that house. But I still feel that emptiness within me that, I still feel, why are we here? What is the purpose of our life? So the purpose of our lives is, when I remember Dada Jashan, is one quote that really affects me. It says that the best exercise for the heart is to bend down and lift others. So that is the purpose of our life, to bend down and lift others. And I wish that, today, if you remember this, that just try to ask yourself, what is your true purpose in life, and live life according to that. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Ms. Shahani. You've been such a charismatic and inspirational person that we all admire, and we wish you good luck for your vision and purpose ahead. Now, to give us an introduction to Principal Dinesh Panjwani, Secretary of HSN Board, I call upon Ms. Chippy Bobby, our IAQAC Coordinator. And though Principal Panjwani hasn't been able to make it today due to his prior commitments, Ms. Chippy Bobby will convey us his message for us for tonight.
A very good evening to all of you. Although Principal Dinesh Panjwani was not able to make it for today's program, it would not be right to proceed with this program without giving an introduction about him. Nelson Mandela has said, It is better to lead from behind and to put others in front, especially when you celebrate victory, when nice things occur. You take the front line when there is danger. Then people will appreciate your leadership. This is so true about Principal Dinesh Panjwani, as he has played a very significant role in what MMK is today, quietly leading us from behind. Professor Dinesh Panjwani, the first Vice Chancellor of the Hyderabad Sindh National Collegiate University and Secretary of the HSNC Board, is a preeminent educationist and administrator with vast experience in institution building of over 43 years. He has provided enlightened, motivational, and progressive leadership to the colleges that he headed as principal, Srimati CHM College Ulhasnagar, 2000 to 2009, and RD National College from 2009 to 2017. During his tenure, both the colleges made substantial qualitative and quantitative progress in academics, sports, cultural activities, research, and outreach programs. As Secretary of the HSNC Board 2017 onwards, he has been actively involved in the coordination of the establishment of the HSNC University. Professor Dinesh Panjwani brings with him the expertise he has gained with his involvement and affiliation with various university and higher education bodies. He has been the member of the Senate, Management Council, member Academic Council, member of Governing Body NAC Bangalore, UGC nominee as chairperson, member secretary, member on expert governing committees for grant of autonomy of institutions. As director of the NSS at the University of Mumbai from 1998 to 2000, his efforts resulted in achieving the optimum strength in the enrollment of NSS volunteers. It was in his tenure that the NSS of the university was honored by the Indira Gandhi Award. The core of Professor Panjwani's educational philosophy that has sustained through his dedicated career is his commitment to community orientation and the immense potential of the programs of higher education to involve youth in outreach programs so as to nurture the values of good citizenship and governance in them. We appreciate the efforts put in by Professor Dinesh Panjwani to make MMK what it is today, and we thank him. He has sent his blessings to us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Chippy Bobby. And last but not the least, our special chief guest of the day, we have our very honorable Member of Parliament, Sri Shankar Lalwani ji, who needs no introduction. But nevertheless, I would still like to call upon Ms. Asha Bhatt, our Vice Principal of Degree College and one of our senior members, to come and speak a few words in recognition of Mr. Lalwani.
Thank you, Varsha. Honorable President, dignitaries on and off the dais. अंधियारा में जोत जगाइन वारा सिंधी and खाक के सोन बनाइन वारा सिंधी. This epitome suits perfectly Sri Shankar Lalwani ji, who hails from Indore, a city which is blessed with lots of legendary personalities, just to name Lata Mangeshkar. Later, he migrated to financial capital of India, Amchi, Mumbai, where he graduated in engineering from a reputed institution, VJTI, to serve the society. Politics isn't about big money or power games. It is about the improvement of people's lives. Again, this statement is apt to describe our today's chief guest, Sri Shankar Lalwani ji. What is the first part of politics? Education. The second, education. And the third, education. So as the saying goes, our Sri Lalwani ji is one of the well-educated political leader. He is born on 16th October. He is an Indian politician and member of parliament in the 17th Lok Sabha from Indore. He also held the position of chairman in Indore Development Authority. He is a Sindhi whose family migrated from Pakistan after the partition of India. He is the current member of parliament from Indore Parliamentary Constituency of Madhya Pradesh. He is one of the handfuls of politicians to have polled more than 10 lakhs votes in a Lok Sabha election, having breached the barrier in May 2019. He polled more votes in 2019 than any other Lok Sabha member. He held various positions in his public life, as in 1994 to 1999, Corporator, Municipal Corporation of Indore, 1999 to 2004, Chairman, PWD, Municipal Corporation of India, Indore, 2004 to 9, Chairperson, Municipal Corporation of Indore, 13 to 18, Chairperson, Indore Development Authority, May 2019 till present, elected to 17th Lok Sabha, and September 2019 till present, member Standing Committee on Urban Development. He played major role in establishment of 2 study centers of literature in Indore, organized major high-gravity programs from Lok Samskriti Manch to boost our culture and art, and connected young generation with literary and art. His special interests are in infrastructure development, art, culture, employment, and entrepreneurship. Urban planning and startups is also a major interest area. He is recipient of world records in art and culture restoration of historical monuments, took initiatives to solve traffic problem by building bridges and flyovers for Indore city and multiple footover bridges in Indore. So now I request Shri Lalwani ji to address the August gathering.
जय झूलेलाल सभिनि खां पहिरियों हिकु ॿ लाइन सिंधी में बि हलंदी न मूंखे अध्यक्ष जी चयो आहे कि कुझु ॻाल्हियूं सिंधी में बि ॻाल्हाइजो सॉरी जेके सिंधी न अचे मंच ते जेके असांजा जिनके चित्र लगे हुए हैं गुरनानी जी और अडवाणी जी जिनके कारण आज कॉलेज डायमंड जुबली सेलिब्रेशन मना रहा है उनके चरणों में वंदन और उन सभी को श्रद्धा सुमन अर्पित कर रहा हूँ जिन्होंने कॉलेज बनाने में इस इंस्टीट्यूट को खड़ा करने में सहयोग किया और जिनके कारण आज हम सेलिब्रेशन मना रहे हैं। मंच पर विराजमान इस कॉलेज के अध्यक्ष चेयरमैन किशोर मनसुखानी जी, आदरणीय हिरानंदानी जी, आदरणीय माया जी, आदरणीय अनिल हरीश जी और इस कॉलेज के प्रिंसिपल सीए डॉक्टर किशोर पिशोरी जी, मेरे सामने बैठे दादा लदाराम जी, राम जवरानी जी, अजीत जी, बहुत सारे ऐसे चेहरे बैठे हैं जिनको मैं जानता हूँ और यहाँ उपस्थित सभी टीचर, स्टाफ और स्टूडेंट। बहुत ही गौरवशाली इतिहास रहा है इस कॉलेज का और मैं उन सबको धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूँ जिन्होंने इस कॉलेज को बनाने में अपनी अहम भूमिका निभाई है। मैं शुरू में एक वीडियो देख रहा था, उस वीडियो में इस कॉलेज के निर्माण की पूरी जानकारी दी गई शुरुआत से लेकर अभी तक। एक टर्निंग पॉइंट था जो बिल्कुल मन को छू गया, वो यह था कि जब कॉलेज बन रहा था तब कॉलेज बनने के लिए जो पैसे की आवश्यकता थी, मैंने देखा उनकी पत्नी अपने गहने बेचकर इस कॉलेज के निर्माण के लिए पैसे दिए। ये बहुत बड़ी बात है कि अपने गहने बेचकर, अपने लिए तो सब कोई करता है, कीट पतंगा भी अपने लिए करता है, वास्तविक सेवा वो है जो हम दूसरों के लिए करें। कौन कितने वर्ष जीता है ये याद नहीं रखा जाता, कौन कितने वर्ष जीता है ये याद नहीं रखा जाता है, किसने क्या किया ये याद रखा जाता है। आज वो भले हमारे बीच में नहीं है, लेकिन आज हम उनको याद कर रहे हैं। और उन सभी प्रिंसिपल जो बता रहे थे कि 8 प्रिंसिपल और बहुत सारे ट्रस्टी जिन्होंने कॉलेज को बनाने में सहयोग प्रदान किया, मैं उन सबको धन्यवाद दूंगा, बधाई दूंगा, क्योंकि वो एक ऐसा काम कर रहे हैं, समाज निर्माण का काम कर रहे हैं। कभी कभी माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ये कहते हैं कि हम देश बहुत तेज़ी से आगे बढ़ रहा है, तो देश आगे बढ़ रहा है यानी क्या? जब तक समाज आगे नहीं बढ़ेगा तो देश आगे नहीं बढ़ेगा, और समाज आगे तभी बढ़ेगा कि समाज के निर्माण में हमारे युवाओं की भूमिका महत्वपूर्ण हो। ये देश युवाओं का है। हम अगर एवरेज एज देखें पूरे विश्व में तो हमारा देश युवाओं का देश है, और इस युवाओं के देश के निर्माण के लिए जो सबसे बड़ी आवश्यकता है वो है एजुकेशन। मुझे बताते हुए खुशी है कि हजारों छात्र यहाँ से निकलकर देश और समाज की सेवा कर रहे हैं। और कोविड के समय जैसा बताया कि कोविड के समय विषम परिस्थितियों में ऑनलाइन क्लासें चली, ऑनलाइन प्रोग्राम हुए। मैं बधाई देना चाहता हूँ प्रिंसिपल को और पूरे ट्रस्टियों को, और उन्होंने जिस प्रकार के कोर्सेज चलाए हैं, मुझे लगता है कि आने वाले समय में जो आवश्यक हो वो सभी चीज़ें यहाँ पर सिखाई जा रही हैं, बताई जा रही हैं। अभी नई एजुकेशन पॉलिसी आई है। मेरा सभी ट्रस्टियों से निवेदन है कि माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने कहा है कि अब नई शिक्षा पॉलिसी के अंतर्गत हम नए कोर्सेज चलाएं और उसके हिसाब से युवाओं को तैयार करें, क्योंकि अब आवश्यकता भी है। और इसके साथ साथ एक बात और कहना चाहूँगा कि ये आज़ादी का अमृत महोत्सव चल रहा है, और इसमें माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने हमें 2 बातें कही है। पहली बात तो जब देश आज़ाद हुआ था 15 अगस्त को, उसके एक दिन पहले 14 अगस्त के दिन पूरे देश में एक कार्यक्रम आयोजित किया जा रहा है जिसको हम कहते हैं विभाजन की विभीषिका। आपने देखा होगा जो यहाँ वीडियो दिखा रहे थे उसमें सिंध से विभाजन के समय का चित्रण दिखा रहे थे, और अभी मुझे अध्यक्ष जी बता रहे थे आपके कि हम किस प्रकार सिंध कराची से छोड़ के आया। मेरा बर्थ तो ये इंडिया में हुआ, लेकिन वो बता रहे थे वो टीन एज में थे, और कराची से किस प्रकार शिप में एक भरा पूरा परिवार 40 लोगों का यहाँ पर आया, और वो बता रहे थे हम एक कैंप में रहते थे, और ये कैंप में रहते थे तो पूरे कैंप में हम 50-100 लोग थे, लेकिन सुविधा की दृष्टि से एक बाथरूम भी नहीं था। तो ऐसी बहुत सारी गाथाएं। जब मैं 10 साल पहले इंदौर डेवलपमेंट अथॉरिटी का चेयरमैन बना था, तब मैंने एक वीडियो फिल्म बनाई थी, और ये वीडियो फिल्म इसलिए बनाई थी कि वहाँ जो विभाजन के समय जो त्रासदी हुई थी, जो हमारे सिंध से छोड़ के जो आए थे हमारे बड़े बुजुर्ग, हमें यही नहीं मालूम कि आज़ादी का जो ये पर्व हम मनाते हैं उसके पहले कितनी कुर्बानियाँ हुई। तो वो पूरे दृष्ट मैंने जब इंदौर में एग्जीबिशन लगाई, लगभग 100 चित्रों की थी। अभी माननीय शिक्षा मंत्री जी को मैंने जब वो बताया कि इस प्रकार की प्रदर्शनी हमने लगाई, तो उनका कहना था कि जो माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने घोषणा की है कि 14 अगस्त तो हम विभाजन की विभीषिका करके एक आयोजन करने वाले, उसमें हम सब बताने वाले हैं, क्योंकि नई पीढ़ी को मालूम पड़ना चाहिए कि किस प्रकार हम सब आज़ादी के समय जब यहाँ जश्न मन रहा था, तब लाखों लोग वहाँ किस बार घर बार छोड़ के यहाँ आए, किन परिस्थितियों में आए, किन स्थितियों में आए। तो ये जो आयोजन है ये पूरे देश में आयोजित किया जा रहा है। मुझे लगता है यहाँ मुंबई में भी आयोजन आयोजित होगा, ताकि नई पीढ़ी को मालूम पड़ना चाहिए कि विभाजन की त्रासदी क्या है। और दूसरा मैं निवेदन करना चाहूँगा ट्रस्टियों से कि आज़ादी का अमृत महोत्सव चल रहा है। माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने हम सबको आह्वान किया है कि आज़ादी के अमृत महोत्सव में हम अपने अपने स्तर पे बड़े स्तर पर कार्यक्रम करें, क्योंकि सरकार तो कार्यक्रम करती है, लेकिन समाज को भी कार्यक्रम करना चाहिए। नई पीढ़ी को मालूम पड़ना चाहिए कि किस प्रकार आज़ादी में हमें मिली, और बहुत सारे हजारों लोग ऐसे हैं जिनका नाम इतिहास में दर्ज नहीं है, और हम प्रयास करेंगे कि उनको सामने लाएं। समाज को मालूम पड़ना चाहिए कि किस प्रकार हमें आज़ादी मिली। तो ये आज़ादी का जो अमृत महोत्सव है उसका आयोजन भी कॉलेज किसी न किसी रूप में करे, और हम सब मिलकर इस समाज को आगे बढ़ाएं। और ये भी माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने हमें कहा है कि ये अमृत महोत्सव चल रहा है, देश बहुत तेज़ी से आगे बढ़ रहा है, समाज को भी कदम से कदम मिला के आगे बढ़ना है, और जब हम आज़ादी का 100 वर्ष मनाएंगे तब ये देश पूरे विश्व का नेतृत्व करेगा। ये परिकल्पना लेकर हम सब चल रहे हैं, और मुझे लगता है ये कॉलेज माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी की परिकल्पना को साकार करने में अपनी भूमिका अदा करेगा। आपने आज आने का अवसर दिया, उसके लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। जय हिंद, जय भारत।
Thanks, Honorable Sir. Leaders like you are like guiding stars that our nation needs. We wish you good luck for all the excellent work that you envision for your constituency. May the love and support of people in your constituency stay beside you for many, many more years. All the best. Okay. So we have amongst us Ms. Padma Shah, whom we would like to honor with a chocolate bouquet. And we see some more guests have joined us for the evening. We welcome Baba Siddiqui and Mr. Asif Bamla and I think Zishan. A very warm welcome to all of you. All the work that ma'am has done for our college is commendable, and a very big thank you to her. I would now like to call upon Vandan Agarwal. Thank you for your presence, Padma Shah ma'am. I now like to call Mr. Vandan Agarwal to please join us on stage. Our first principal of our past principal of our college, Mr. Bhutani, we would please like him to come on stage. A very big hand for Bhutani, sir. I'm sure students have very fond memories of sir while he was in chair of being our principal. We'll have a picture in the center of stage, yeah. We also see a legend in Mr. Ashok Salian amongst the audience. We see him here. A big hand for his presence. Thank you for making it despite all your challenges. We feel proud to have such big names in our alumni, all who have been achievers in a big way. And we will just start with, we look forward to releasing our coffee table book, requesting our principal and all our dignitaries to please come forward to releasing the coffee table book, which has been a thoughtful initiative of our principal, Dr. Kishore Peshori ji. I welcome Ms. Sana and Ms. Ramni to take on.
it's a privilege and pleasure to present before you a spectacular portrait of an institution that polished and honed our students. Ladies and gentlemen, please allow us to present before you 60 years of nurturing knowledge, a coffee table book that celebrates the genesis and history of our venerable and much loved Srimati MMK College of Commerce and Economics. The book is inspired by its founding fathers, management, its line of illustrious principals, experienced faculty, and its very vibrant students. The preparation of this coffee table book has been a labor of love, several pots of coffee, sleepless nights, and burning of several liters of the expensive midnight oil. We are very grateful to our principal, Dr. C.A. Kishore Pishori, Vice Principal, Dr. Manikandan Iyer, for their unstinted support and encouragement. A special mention is due for Mrs. Asha Bhatt for her intricate mandala art and to Sana for her vibrant watercolors which have been created especially for this wonderful work.
Ravneet, you forgot? You toiled over every little detail, the layout, the color, the styling of the book.
I think what emerged from the unison was a perfect team who paid complete attention to detailing, content, style, and proofreading.
We are indebted to our publisher, our partner, Wrinkle Stationery, our dearest Babu Bhai. Rahul, the guy whom we called even in the middle of the night for doing our work. Shailesh, the photographer who was at our beck and call. And of course, the designer, Sanjay Bhai, as we called him all these days, because he was there with us like one elder brother guiding us throughout.
The book saw the light of the day due to the tireless enthusiasm of our student body, comprising of Zanaida and Chrysalin, who rose up and forced us to give us our best. Special thanks to Mrs. Padma Shah for channelizing our efforts and in the correct direction and showing us the way.
We request you, sir, to please help the dignitaries go through the book. Thank you so much.
In between cake.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, chal, take it. So you start the alumni.
Yeah.
And what more is required is honor Sablok and Oswal sir, 2% of the lady.
So you want to do them first?
Yeah, 2 honors. Yeah. Kar de Sablok. Sablok.
Oswal sir and
Sablok sir.
So we are going to start with our felicitation of all our alumni and dignified people present here. But before that, like they say, sabse upar guru. So there would be, like we look forward to felicitating Professor Oswal and who else? Sir, Professor Oswal, can we please have you on stage? Sir. Yeah. I would request Professor Sablok to please come up. A special mention for Professor Sablok and Professor Oswal. Without them, organizing this Diamond Jubilee wouldn't have been so easy. So, a warm welcome to Professor Sablok. So, beach mein center. So, center stage. I humbly request all our dignitaries to please be seated on stage while we can commence the felicitation of our esteemed alumni for their path-breaking achievements in life, where they have dared to overcome all challenges and have come out victorious as achievers in their respective fields. I would like to invite on stage our senior most faculty member of Degree College, our Vice Principal, Degree College, Ms. Asha Bhatt, to take over the mic for this segment of alumni felicitation. And all of you are achievers here, so not keeping any bias, we have organized it in an alphabetic order in terms of the alumni who will be getting felicitated. So please don't feel otherwise. And so we just start that right away.
Good evening, all the dignitaries. Being the senior faculty of this prestigious college and the vice principal students progression, I have been given the responsibility to host this felicitation program. I am deeply thankful to our management and principal sir for having entrusted me and my team with the responsibility of planning and executing 60+ events during this Diamond Jubilee year. My team of faculty members, of teaching staff, students, and technical team surpassed that number, and together we could conduct 70+ magical, grand, and highly successful events. And I congratulate each and every one for this exhilarating accomplishment. Our principal had a dream then of grand valedictory function in person, which became a reality today. So first, I thank Almighty and then our trustees for this day. Before we commence the felicitation ceremony, I would like to inform our esteemed alumni present here today that the felicitation list is not exhaustive, as we had relied on the data provided by our former principals and faculties for nominating 60 diamonds for felicitation program. Moreover, the list is prepared in alphabetical order and not on the year of passing out of the college. We believe that sharing of memories and experiences are important, but due to time constraint, we are unable to give our alumni this opportunity. We deeply apologize for this. The whole event is being videographed, so please refrain from clicking personal photographs. All the photographs of this event will be uploaded on college website soon. Now I'm calling the diamonds. Abhishek Makhijani bestowed Arjuna Award. Afaq Mohammed, Director of Just Tour and Travels, 30 years experience, co-founder and director. I would like to call upon our chief guest to hand over the mementos and our president, sir. Afaq Mohammed, sir. Ms. Afsha Kirkire, current MMK faculty, alumni. Mr. Amar Oswal, sir, former MMK faculty, alumni. We'll send it to you. We'll send it to you.
You may forget.
No. Mr. Amir Zalil, Group Chief Creative Officer and Chairman of Mullenlower Lintas Group. Anmol Shroff, founder, Granth Reality. Anup Jain, industrialist who is founder and MD of an awarded and internationally acclaimed cosmetic manufacturing company. Mr. Anup Jain. Mr. Arman Bhatia, Khelo India gold medalist, lawn tennis. His father is representing him. Is Mr. Bhatia there? Mr. Ashok Salian, fashion photographer and advertising industry. Asif Bamlaji, social activist. Asif Bamlaji. Asif Karmali, Mr. Asif Karmali, Joint Commissioner, Income Tax, Government of India. Mr. Baba Siddiqui, elected as a corporator twice from Bandra, 3 times MLA from Bandra West, Chairman of Maharashtra Housing Board. State Minister rank, ex-Minister of Food Supplies, Senior Vice President of Commerce, Mr. Baba Siddiqui. Big round of applause. All these are esteemed diamonds. I call upon Jishan Siddiqui too. Jishan Siddiqui, CEO, youngest MLA of Maharashtra. Because of his name, he was last in the list, but yeah, thank you, sir. Youngest MLA. Bhagwan Advani, Sir Bhagwan Advani ji, CEO at K. Raheja Hospitality. Bhaskar Seth, co-founder of Neemly Naturals. Bhaskar Seth. Round of applause for Bhagwan Advani ji. Bhaskar Seth. co-founder of Neemly Naturals. Chris Vincent, part of IPO team at One Word Premier A1 Analytics company, Factual Analytics. Chris Vincent. Diane Rodrigues, 8 national titles in women's doubles, mixed doubles, represented India in 3 World Master Badminton Championship, Sweden, Turkey and India. Diane Rodrigues. Dhwani Kothari, ballet dancer, artistic director and founder of National Ballet School of India. Dhwani Kothari. Dr. Harvind Bhasin, faculty of MMK in the past, former faculty, director of Shaila Raheja School of Business Management and Research, approved guide of Mumbai University. Dr. Harvind Bhasin. Dr. Neelam Arora, Principal, Lala Lajpat Rai College. Round of applause. Dr. Neelam Arora. Dr. Anita Pillai, ex-VP HR College. Dr. Anita Pillai. Dr. Vandana Lulla, Director of Poda International School, IB, and Cambridge International, Santa Cruz. Dr. Vandana Lulla. Claps, please. Join your hands. Fahim Sheikh. Mr. Fahim Sheikh. Faiza Dhanani, Advocate, High Court and Supreme Court, Partner, Q, Legal Notary. Fahim Sheikh. Faiza Dhanani. Dr. Govardhan Dhanani, Devnani, Assistant Professor, Raheja College. Mr. Jagdeep Bhivandikar, Assistant Commissioner, Coach of India Junior Table Tennis. Mr. Jagdeep Bhivandikar. Jagdish Malukani, Leader Electricals Private Limited, MD. Jagdish Malukani ji. Jaslin Kaur, model, actor. Miss Jaslin Kaur. Kailash Bhatia, I don't think he needs any introduction. Ms. Lakshmi Iyer, Yeah, Jaslyn Kaur. Join your hands, please. Miss Lakshmi Iyer, Faculty, Vice Principal, National College. Kailash Bhatia ji. Mazhar Haji. Mazhar Haji, Mr. Mazhar Haji. Morgan Stanley Fund Services, Vice President. Megha Chonal, partner in Zyka Hospitality. Mr. Maqsood Hakim, fashion photographer based out of California, USA, own a successful wedding photography company called American Photo Bank in USA. Mr. Maqsood Hakim. Pranav Rohira, Mr. Pranav Rohira, currently playing pickleball for Team India, Asia rank 1, world rank 13 in open men's doubles 19 plus as per pickleball global ranking. Also played a game called Dota 2 for Team Russia and was in world top 200. Rahul Kanal ji. Mr. Rahul Kanal, President of I Love Mumbai Trust of Sri Sai Baba, Trustee of Sri Sai Baba Samsthan, Core Committee Member of Education, BMC. Rajesh Ramchand Chablani, Deputy General Manager, UPL Limited. Mr. Rajesh Ramchand Chablani. Roma Wagh, current faculty, MMK College, junior. एक मिनट, उनके बाद हाँ. Sameer Kadam, owner of Pamposh Kadam Residency, entrepreneur. Sameer Kadam ji. Sana Dhanani, current MMK faculty coordinator, BA MMC. Mr. Sandeep Murjani ji, President, Ward number 101, BJP, Bandra West. Miss Sangeeta Balachandran. Miss Sangeeta Balachandran, actor, writer, director, producer. Many hats, one name. Miss Sangeeta Balachandran. Thank you. Belated happy birthday. Mr. Sanjay Jumani. I don't think you need any introduction, but still, it's my job. Famous numerologist. world famous. Sanjay Jumani ji. Sanjay Madan, Mr. Sanjay Madan, real estate advisor, founder of Karorpati Club, president of Lions Club of East Bandra, president of U3A India, managing committee. Mr. Sanjay Madan ji. Santosh Ludhani ji, director, Evershine developer. Mr. Santosh Ludhani ji. Shagufta Merchant, Ms. Shagufta Merchant, CS for Nahar Builder. संतोष लुधानी जी. Ms. Shagufta Merchant, Mr. Shivam Vichare, Netflix actor extension. Mr. Shivam Vichare. Mr. Shivam Vichare, Netflix actor. Yes, please join your hands. Mr. Sudhir Vich, business in communication from last 38 years, video conferencing, active member of Rotary Club. Mr. Sudhir Vich. Mr. Suhail Parker, founder of Entertainment Emerging Company, president of Indian chapter IAQA US. Mr. Suhail Parker. Mr. Sunil Gupta. Okay, Environment Engineering. Mr. Sunil Gupta, founder and chief creatologist, Ideas, Edward De Bono, major award-winning transformation projects with more than 500 companies globally. Mr. Sunil Gupta. Umesh Ferwani, Mr. Umesh Ferwani. Mr. Umesh Ferwani, actor, model, published author, host of award night, celebrity guest, winner of Gracie Mr. India Popular 2003. Give him a big hand, please. Miss Varsha Jain, none other than today's MC, Master of Ceremony. Award-winning documentary filmmaker, Bollywood writer, lyricist, author, celebrity judge of reality show, and a successful industrialist, Miss Varsha Jain. Mr. Vikram Fadnis, fashion designer. Mr. Vikram Fadnis. Ji. Mr. Amin Merchant. Yaadein Merchant. Senior Management, Word of Wonders, Mr. Yaadein Merchant. Yeah, anyone who have called and I have not called their names? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, all my diamonds. सबको?
I would also like to recognize the presence of Ram Jaurani ji. Please. Law college jo hai asam kan right. I would also like to recognize the presence of Ladaram ji, please. Ajit Mandal. Yes, come. I would also recognize the presence of Ajit Manyal ji, please. I would also recognize the presence of C.R. Alok Mehta ji, please, of President of GSTPM. Thank you, sir. Vote of thanks. बस हो गया vote of thanks.
Now I request our Vice Principal, Dr. Manikandan Iyer, to give vote of thanks.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a request to all of you to please wait. And once this formal ceremony is over, you will be joining us for high tea on the executive lounge located on the 6th floor. So, I've been given an important task, and it's my privilege to propose vote of thanks for this historic occasion. I, on behalf of Srimati MMK College of Commerce and Economics, extend a very hearty vote of thanks to Honorable President Kishu Mansukhani, respected Chief Guest, Honorable MP Shankar Lalwani, Honorable Trustees of HSNC Board, Dr. Niranjan Hiranandani, Advocate Anil Harish, Mr. Lal Chelaram, Ms. Maya Shahani ma'am, and Ms. Padma Shah, madam, for gracing the occasion and sharing with us your findings and opinions today. A big thank you to Principal Professor Kishore Pishori for his efforts in organizing this event and his unstinted support and guidance. Principal Sir, without your support, such a grand event would not have been possible. I must mention our deep sense of appreciation to place on record our hearty thanks to each member of the organizing team consisting of degree college teachers and junior college teachers for the perfect coordination, support and guidance extended to all of us. Ladies and gentlemen, an event of like this magnitude is not possible overnight. The wheels start rolling weeks ago. It requires planning and bird's eye for detail. We have been fortunate enough to be backed by a motivated and very dedicated team of mine, Ms. Sana Dhanani, Ms. Ravnit Syan, wonderful students, Zanaida, Krislin, Garvit, and Ashwini, who know their job and are result-oriented. I also extend my thanks to Mr. Viraj from BIAP and Mr. Pritosh for all the technical support provided to us for making sure this event is glitch-free, and also to Mr. Kiran and his team of Bal Gandharv Auditorium for their enormous cooperation in the organization of this event. My heartiest thanks to my class 3 and my support staff, without whom the backstage wouldn't have been possible. Thank you, one and all. It's nice to have you. I request all of you to please join us on the 6th floor executive lounge for the high tea. Thank you very much. Yeah, executive lounge is located on the 4th floor. I request all the dignitaries, guests, alumni,